Good afternoon, KELOLAND. We'll see some periods of scattered showers and thunder showers start this afternoon into tonight. Low of 58 Sioux Falls, 55 in Aberdeen, 57 in Pierre, and 52 in Rapid City. Those showers and thunder showers will linger around in the morning, but get out of here. Reforming tomorrow afternoon with a high of 75 Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, 74 in Pierre, and 66 in Rapid City. I'll take a closer look at those in just a little bit. First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, KELOLAND News first at 4.
We have the latest details on a fire on the east side of Sioux Falls.
Plus, this week is all about showing appreciation for the nurses who take care of us from the clinics to the hospitals.
And later, 8th graders are opening up about some very personal challenges as they showcase their writing talents. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Bridget Bennett. We are following some breaking news on the east side of Sioux Falls. A body was found at the scene of a fire in the 900 block of South Thompson Avenue this afternoon. It's just a few blocks away from Cleveland Elementary.
Sioux Falls Public Police Office Information Officer Sam Clemens tells KELOLAND News that a man's body was found on the property. Clemens says that the death does not appear to be suspicious, though. An autopsy is underway. Clemens says that more information is expected to be released during police briefings tomorrow morning.
A local advocacy group is seeking a temporary restraining order and injunction against a recent Minnehaha County rule regarding petition circulation. Dakotans for Health is currently collecting signatures to place an amendment on the 2024 ballot to legalize abortion in South Dakota. Now, the group claims the county's rule to establish designated areas in front of the Minnehaha County Administration Building and courthouse is a violation of the First Amendment.
We are in the middle of National Nurses Week, a time to say thank you to the healthcare professionals who take care of us, especially after 3 years of a global pandemic. Amanda Petrick is the director of nursing at Good Samaritan Society, Canton, and says watching her mom, who was an LPN, motivated her to become a nurse.
I remember her graduation when she got her RN. I was 4 years old. I remember her studying, and I remember just the excitement she had and the humble person she is, and she's the best role model.
We will tell you about another career choice for Patrick influenced by family tonight on KELOLAND News at 5.
A project to provide help for homeless veterans got a little help from Xcel Energy. The Veterans Community Project just opened 5 of its tiny homes, but is still working on 20 more in northern Sioux Falls. Now, this project relies on volunteers. The president of Xcel Energy was among today's volunteers doing some construction work on the homes.
So the crew here is very excited to come out and actually get their hands on things and do a little bit of construction. But we also had a chance to speak to all of our employees at our Sioux Falls Service Center, and there are a lot of others that served our country that are eager to come out here and help, and then crews that work with our veterans that know how important this is.
The Veterans Community Project hopes to have more of the tiny homes occupied by the end of this year.
Oh, good project, and boy, good weather for them today, too.
Yeah, it's been a really nice day. A little cloudy, but you know what? Still a beautiful spring day out there, Megan.
Yes, it has been. We are watching a few isolated, scattered showers starting to pop up this afternoon. Just south of Watertown, we're watching the Watertown live camera to see when those showers move into town. 73 degrees right now, south winds at 11 miles an hour. Taking a look at satellite, we do have thicker clouds in eastern KELOLAND, and under those clouds, a little bit of rain showers. In western South Dakota, between Lead and Spearfish, also watching a few rain showers this afternoon. But then there are those coming into Watertown and between Huron and Brookings and Mitchell. Right now, temperatures are in the 70s, trying to near the low 80s. And tonight, we'll see lows in the 50s. Those isolated scattered showers will become more widespread late tonight, where we do have a marginal risk from southeastern to northwestern South Dakota, where we could see hail and strong winds, a slight risk in the yellow in southwestern South Dakota. Tomorrow, highs will be in the 60s and 70s. We'll see some morning showers and thunder showers break apart throughout the late morning, early afternoon, By tomorrow evening, they'll reform with another marginal risk for all of KELOLAND. And the yellow is a slight risk in central and south central South Dakota, where the main threat is going to be the hail and strong winds. This pattern continues on Friday. We'll take a closer look at that in just a little bit.
All right, thanks a lot, Megan. Missouri lawmakers approved significant restrictions on transgender people today, sending the bills to the governor for his signature. Transgender minors in Missouri will no longer have access to puberty blockers, hormones, or gender-affirming surgery. The ban also affects some adults. Medicaid won't cover any gender-affirming care in the state. And surgery will no longer be available to prisoners or inmates. The other bill prevents transgender girls and women from playing on female sports teams. The ban would apply from kindergarten through college, both at the public and private schools. Missouri Governor Mike Parson is expected to sign both bills.
Dozens of student athletes at the University of Iowa and Iowa State University are the focus of an investigation into potential illegal gambling. ISU says 15 athletes across the football, wrestling, and track teams are now being investigated. The University of Iowa announced 26 athletes in the baseball, football, men's basketball, track, and wrestling teams were being investigated. Authorities are also looking into 80 other people, including student staff and former athletes. The Iowa Racing and Gaming Commission says there's no evidence that any Cyclone or Hawkeye games were tampered with.
Well, Dordt University and Sioux Center, Iowa will be adding men's and women's swimming beginning the fall of 2024. Dordt will join fellow GPAC schools Morningside, College of St. Mary, Jamestown, and Midland as the colleges that offer swimming. Those four schools compete in the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference. A search for a head coach will begin immediately. Well, tuition at Minnesota's public colleges could soon be free to residents whose families earn less than $80,000 annually. This is part of an agreement reached by legislative negotiators. If the full House and Senate accept the language, qualified Minnesotans would no longer have to take on debt to get a public college degree. They would have to attend a 2- or 4-year school in either the University of Minnesota or Minnesota State Systems or a tribal college. Private college tuition would not be covered.
The man who helped put Minnesota's music scene on the map is now on the map itself. A 7-mile stretch of highway outside of Paisley Park Studios has now been named Prince Roger Nelson Memorial Highway. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz used a purple pen with purple ink to make the name change official. The Department of Transportation also made a special exception for purple signs designating the highway.